We're on the cusp of going back into military operations. It'll be a combined operation with the United States and Israel going full throttle, all out, no half measures here whatsoever. This attack will even further aggravate their ability to gain revenue source. Without revenue, it's hard to see how this regime can survive.
So now, Middle East at a crossroads for conflict. President Trump saying the time is running out, urging Iran to come to the table before it is too late. Over the weekend, the UAE says that its only nuclear-powered plant was hit by a drone, targeted by multiple drones. We're getting new details from Iranians, meanwhile, living inside that country, which has been rare and tough to come across. Brian Hook's a former special rep for Iran. And Brian, welcome to our program. Good to see you again, and thank you for coming back here. I'll play this clip. 35-year-old mechanic in Iran, and said this about their condition right now.
The economic situation has completely worsened during this period because of the war. Before the war, conditions were much better. Now, because of the war, the missile attacks and some migration, with some people leaving Tehran, the economic situation has become disrupted. Business conditions were disrupted. And now, as you can see, the situation is not good.
Okay, Brian, to your court now. We know that the president said repeatedly in China last week that they have to reopen the strait. And it seems like more partners might be coming on board. Can we do this when the New York Times reports that 30 of the 33 missile sites along the strait are back and operational? What do we do?
Well, this is now 6 weeks into a ceasefire, and we've been in this limbo for some time. The Iranian regime clearly believes that time is on its side, and they're trying to wait us out. And their theory of the case is that the longer they can stretch this out with the illusion of diplomacy, it's going to make it harder for the president to restart the war. It's going to be harder economically. It's going to be harder politically. So the Iranian regime has been buying time. They see time as leverage. President Trump has now put the Iranians on the clock, and he is trying to take away that leverage by saying that this is not going to be some open-ended process that runs for weeks and weeks and weeks. There has to be some finality to this. I know that tomorrow he's going to be meeting with his national security cabinet to discuss military options. The Iranian regime really only negotiates from a position of fear. Any other negotiations tend to be fairly more like window dressing and sort of diplomatic theater. But when they're in a position of fear, that's when you tend to get the deal that you need to address Iran's nuclear, missile, and proxy threats.
Okay, I don't know if we're at that point yet or not. I know that this administration also doesn't know necessarily who's in charge or who's making decisions, and there have been a few names out there, but whether they're not on the second generation or third generation, who knows? Brian, do you think we can bomb our way to a conclusion? With Iran today, can we bomb our way to some sort of peace?
Well, I think at this point, in order to just change the dynamic, we're stuck diplomatically. There was a period right about the end of the military hostilities that the Iranian regime was seriously discussing getting rid of its highly enriched uranium and doing something about the strait. But as this is stretched on, like you said, Bill, there are people inside the regime, I think, that are they're all hardliners. You have some that actually want to be attacked again, because if they can survive it, it shows it projects strength and invincibility to the Iranian people. But then, like that person you interviewed earlier, the economic crisis is real. And that's the pressure of time that the Iranian regime is under. And this naval blockade that President Trump has started is showing very positive results. But that's going to need more time before the regime starts feeling that pressure acutely.
Brian, thanks for coming back. A lot of decisions to be made this week. Maybe they've already been made. If not, it might be the next 24 or 48 hours that are critical to understand what comes
very
next.
Much.
We'll talk to you this week, Brian. Thanks for coming back on today.
Thanks, Bill.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.